'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo.
Happy New Year, everyone, and hello to you. My name is Anele Ndike, and on Instagram it's Anele_Ndike, and welcome to my channel. So today I am shooting a very requested video. Well, by requested I mean like from the people that are around me. The video is about me and my husband. We do come from different countries, different cultures and everything, so people always asking us questions around those, and we decided to shoot a video to just answer some of the questions that people have been interested in regarding our relationship. So with that said, I want you guys to help me welcome our very special guest, which is none other than, drum roll, my hubby. Welcome to the channel, sir. Please introduce yourself, or do you want me to do the honors?
Well, I'll do it.
Yes, please do it.
My name is Lionel. This is my wife, Adele. Used to be my girlfriend, but now is my permanent.
We elevated.
Yeah. So this is long overdue. It's like the small salt in the channel.
Oh, okay.
She had to call me.
It was missing salt.
It was missing
Okay.
salt, so she had to call me to come into the channel and to put some salt into the channel. So obviously people have been asking us like how you guys met and what is the dynamics in your relationship. So today we're gonna get into it. So
Yeah.
she's South African and I'm Congolese, and let's find out how we met.
A Congolese.
Let's see how it goes.
The first, I don't want to say question or what. Oh, well, yeah, it is a question that people ask.
Yeah.
That we're gonna talk about is how we met. I think let's maybe like keep this one very brief,
Yeah.
because I have spoken about it in one of my channels,
Yeah.
but people haven't heard your version.
Yeah.
So I say you go ahead and start.
Okay, well, it's pretty straightforward. So we met at uni. I'm not gonna mention the name
University.
because we're not doing any ads.
I know. Listen to this
So
one.
we met at uni, and I was first year at the time, and so I was walking in the corridor.
Who was first year?
I was first year, wasn't I?
Then what was I? If you were my senior.
Wait.
If you were my senior and you were first year.
I was second year.
No, you were third year.
I was third year, yes.
First year.
I was third. Okay, I was third year, and then she was first year. So I remember walking to this corridor of ours at uni, and I saw this beautiful lady, sparkling watermelon, watermelon,
Oh my goodness.
mango juice, orange, crystal almond.
I'm all flavors. I go from sour, like orange, and then
Yeah.
sweet.
Everything.
Watermelon.
So it's very peculiar because I've been in uni for quite some time. I've never seen her, and this was the first time putting my eyes on her. And I spotted her on the corner, and I couldn't get my eyes off her. So I talked to my friend, who she actually is your cousin.
She's my cousin. Yeah.
I spoke to my friend. She was a cousin I didn't know at the time, and she told me, no, this is my cousin. And I'm like, no, I need to talk to her. And she's like, nah, I don't think she's gonna agree to it whatsoever. But I really insisted, and then eventually she just like, you know what, I'm gonna try. And then she tried to pursue her, but then she didn't agree. You actually didn't want
With
to
the
talk to
number.
me. Yeah, she was asking you about your number, but you didn't want to give it to her at the time. So I was like, you know what, it's fine, I give up. So I literally gave up because, we ain't chasing girls. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. Fast forward a couple of weeks later, I'm walking down the stairs. I'm going to get my sandwich. I think it was during the break.
Yeah.
And then I just bump into her.
And there was no one else in the car.
There was no one else. This is like the perfect timing, God's timing. So I bumped into her. She was eating a fizzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just opened
and
it.
I gave her a very warm, awkward hug.
It was awkward. Like, it was a forward hug.
Yeah.
Like, forward hug.
Very forward hug.
I was thinking, okay, like, why is he hugging me?
Do I still give those hugs though? I don't know. I'm not sure if I still give those hugs. But anyway, I gave her that hug, and she was very tense, and I felt it.
Yeah.
And I asked her, your cousin has been like trying to get you to talk to me and whatsoever, but she's not responding. She's like, yeah, I don't know.
Excuses.
Excuses and stuff. And I'm like, can I actually like get your number? I really want to speak to you and stuff. So she eventually like gave me the number.
But let me do a slight correction.
Yeah, you're getting that. You're getting that.
Yeah. So I had allowed her to give you my number.
Yeah.
And you had texted me, but I missed you. I haven't talked to you.
Yes. I'll say hi. You will say.
Now
hey,
you were like confronting me about that, like that day.
Now
like
I remember.
saying I've been trying to talk to you, and you blue ticked me.
Yeah. You see, that's why we needed two versions, because when you have Castle Light, you start forgetting about stuff. But anyway, so yeah, she was mizing me the whole time, and yeah, eventually she gave me the number. I mean, we talked on the phone. And it's on that day, it was her mom's birthday.
Yeah, it was my mom's birthday.
And I sent her 100 rand
airtime
to talk to her mom. I don't know what kind of conversation she was going to have.
You know why? Because you're from Congo, so when you're going to call your mom, you need a lot of airtime.
So
and my friends and I from that day were calling him it was 90 rand. We're calling him the 90 rand airtime guy.
Yeah, so that's basically how we met, and then we started chatting, and from there it just became a relationship.
Yeah,
and that's how we dive into boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. Yeah,
that was that. Like, you said it.
Yeah,
I don't think I need to dive in, because that's how it happened.
Let's get to the second question.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll get that one first.
Okay.
Well, it's quite interesting, because there's a stigma where people say a cross-cultural relationship is very difficult and usually doesn't work. Mm-hmm. But we tried to make it work, and our motto was to never say, in my culture this is how we do things. You know? Because that kills the conversation. You know, if I come to you and say, can we do this like this? And you're like, oh no, we don't do it like that in my culture.
Facts.
And from there, what do? I mean, it's your culture, So we had to create our own culture and how we do things.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's been a lot of changes, and also a lot of discussing things in between. For example, where I come from, we have a what people call a big banana.
Plantains,
yeah.
It's the bananas that are like very extra large.
Yeah, it's large. It's very big.
Why are you doing that? No way.
No, I'm just trying to say it's a big banana. So now we fry those banana, and this is a South African girl, and it's the first time for her seeing the fried banana. She freaked out. And we actually eat this banana with like skew and everything, and she saw me doing that. It was very disgusting to her.
So awkward, like.
Very awkward.
Yeah, okay, I guess this is where I dive in. Yeah, so for me, like the cross-cultural relationship situation, I think the stigma that says like it is difficult, like that part, we're not gonna lie. Yes,
it is difficult.
That's the truth. Like it is difficult. We're not gonna downplay it and say it's easy. Yeah. But at the same time, I also think that in as much as it is difficult, but I don't think it's like that different to like the same culture, like relationship. Yeah. But also for me, it is an interesting one because you get to learn about the other person's culture, and you also get to like find out that actually in as much as it's different, there are also like a lot of similarities to it, because you realize that actually as Africans, like there's actually a lot of similarities in our cultures. Yeah. So it's also like very interesting. And yeah, so the difficulty in it is like partly what he has explained,
Yeah.
like food when it comes
And
to
we fight
food.
about this stuff now. Like now, I'm gonna have my banana, and she's like, "No, you only gave me a small portion."
I want more. I
She
love
wants
it
more.
today.
Now she loves it. It's
I love it.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So you learn about food and you're like, oh my goodness, like how do I say I'm not really interested in this without actually offending them, you know? And it's vice versa. Like we also have umpakoto,
Exactly.
which he does not want to eat, and
I hate it.
and he at first like he didn't want to hurt my
African salad.
African salad. At first he didn't want to hurt my feelings, and
There's
he
no
wouldn't.
vegetable in it, but it's a salad.
He didn't want to hurt my feelings by like admitting that he doesn't like it. But as soon as he heard that when my brothers mentioned that they don't like it, I was
Thank
like,
God.
thank goodness,
Thank goodness.
I don't like it.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
But yeah, like we try not to like we're very understanding with each other.
Yeah.
We're very understanding. Like if he doesn't like something, like what we eat,
Yeah, let's not force it.
yeah, we don't force it. Like we let the process go naturally, and in time, if I'm ready, if I want to try it out and I like it, then yay. But if I don't like it, then we're not gonna judge each other and be like, oh, so you don't like our food or whatsoever. So because we have that attitude, it makes it easier in that way. Like we're very understanding.
And because talking about the African salad, because people were like talking about it so passionately, and they're like, "No, this is nice."
It's super nice.
At some point,
It's
I thought
true.
you were not just doing it right. So I tasted it from other people. I just don't like it. I just don't like it
No, guys,
in reality.
it's nice. If you haven't tried it, please.
But if you haven't tried it,
please do try it and let us know.
Put it in the comment section and let me know.
And also try plantains. Oh, amazing.
I'm sure you probably tried plantains already.
No. Why are you sure? No.
So one other thing about having this cross-cultural relationships, the dynamics, is that it's also the parents, you know. My parents were kind of shocked, you know, like, you're gonna marry a South African.
Oh, that's actually also like, I guess we're getting to the next question. How was our like parents' reactions?
Well, let's go into it already.
Yeah, let's get
talking
into
about it now. So my parents were really shocked about it. They're like, okay, are you sure about your decision? How long you've met this person? This person she's not accustomed to how we do things and whatever. And you know,
which is fair.
But then in this case, love transcends all that. So we just have to make them understand that it's not about culture. It's really about it's a love story, and I love this person, and that's what you say. Oh. Yeah. So I love this person, and we're just gonna make it work. And then and we've been doing good. And then I've been accepted in the family, and she's been accepted in the family. But the dynamics now we have cleared some wave, and things are kind of chill.
Yeah, even like from my side, well, my parents didn't know.
I didn't know.
So I will like just put it in general and say like my family, because my brothers at some point they got to see it because like now I was tired of like hiding it, so I stopped blocking them on my on my WhatsApp stories, so that's how they saw it. And but like from me, I never got when my brothers found out, like I never got that like crazy reaction. Even when my parents eventually found out when I was getting married, it was never an issue that you're not South African, because they've always been like very open-minded like towards those circumstances. So they were never like judgmental about it.
And I'm very
they asked me
curious
like
to know.
normal questions, you know, like where. Oh well, my dad did ask me like, where is he from?
Does he work? Does he
work? Like yes, like normal questions that your parents will ask you because they want to know this person. Like
if you can secure and protect and provide.
Yes, So it was never a thing like, no, like why are you bringing us a person from who's not from here.
Yeah.
However, we did kind of have that situation from other people, though.
Yes,
But
yes.
to me, it didn't matter,
Yeah.
you know, because my direct family, not just like my parents, my uncles, my aunts, like everyone was just excited.
Very welcoming, though.
Yes, very welcoming and excited and like very, yeah, they were excited to be having someone that's like something different,
Yeah.
you see. So
And
I didn't really care about the other people that
Yeah.
had their own opinions about non-South Africans and stuff, because it doesn't matter to us.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It
and
doesn't.
our direct family and friends were really happy and excited.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you tend to like follow all the vibrations you get from the outside and start listening to people's stories and stuff, and, oh, this person had this Kenyan and Burundi relationship, it didn't work. What is the guarantee that yours is going to work and whatsoever? Nothing is going to happen. You know,
Yeah.
stories are different. And I'm really interested to know, how is your story? If you're dating someone from Tanzania and you're South African and whatsoever,
Yeah.
how are you guys putting this
Yeah.
together? Like, what are
Well,
the
what are
dynamics?
your experiences
What is
like?
what are your experiences?
But also, like, I also want to mention that, I mean, we mentioning like all the rosy things. It's not to say that we didn't have challenges in our relationship,
Yeah,
but
sure.
it's to say that the challenges we had
Yeah.
were normal challenges that you can find in any relationship,
Yeah.
whether it's a cross-cultural relationship or it's not.
Yeah.
They were not related to. They were not like mostly related to the fact that we
Yeah.
are not but we are in a cross-cultural relationship, so
Funny enough, the challenge that we're having, it's not really like family related. It's home affairs. Home affairs is giving us. It's
oh my
giving us
goodness, home affairs, yo,
Home affairs is giving us a headache. You go
but
to
that's
home
a video
affairs,
for another day.
Another day. But
You
it's
know?
just-
like
it's a-
trying to officially like get married in South
Oh.
Africa, like trying to legally get married.
Yeah.
I do get the part where like they're trying to protect us.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are a headache. But you know what? It's gonna be long. It's a video.
It's a video for another day, but a synopsis will be: you go to home affairs and then she'll like present her paper and say, okay, I'm gonna marry this Congolese guy. They'll be like, why?
They will have attitude. Yeah, they
Why?
literally asked me. Like they said he must wait outside. We were going to fetch our daughter's passport,
Yeah.
and they said he must wait outside.
This
and then
is
they
crazy.
asked me, "Why are you marrying him?"
Yeah. And we hear
I'm
this
like,
story.
"Why not?"
Exactly. Why not? Like, why? Why you even ask me this question? And we hear these stories over and over again. But like,
So those are the kind of
Mm.
issues that we come across,
You come
like
across,
from
yeah.
other people, not even people directly in our
Directly.
circle, but
Exactly.
people out there. But we don't let them offend us.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we don't let those
Never.
situations offend
Never.
us.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the answer.
Okay.
The difference.
Yeah. So first off, girlfriend versus boyfriend. That's the first one. So to me, it's quite a. It was not a shocking transition, because before diving into the husband and wife and whatever, we dated for quite some time. Should I say how long?
Yeah, like total transparency.
Yeah, we dated for.
I mean, we're married now, so our parents
Yeah.
are just gonna forgive us.
If you're watching this video, that please forgive me for saying this. But yeah, we dated for quite some time. I think what?
We had been dating for 5
For
years.
5 years, yeah. We dated for 5 years, so we had this courting period where we really kind of knew each other and how she does things. She kind of know how to handle me. She knows that Lionel is the kind of guy that just sucks when it comes to socks. We have to keep on buying new socks.
He will
because
throw socks away.
I'll
because
wear them
instead of-
today, and I don't see the reason why we have to wear it again. You just have to get another one.
No, because you don't want to, because you feel like
Yeah.
they're dirty and.
Yeah, and also like when I come from work, I usually put my shoes next to the door.
Yeah.
So that in the morning, I just
Find them there,
find them there
and I'm like,
put it on and then leave. So
it's not
so now
aesthetically pleasing. Like, no, they need
Listen-
to stay where the
listen to
shoes
that.
stay.
And then I'm sure the guys will agree to this.
No, they
Listen,
won't.
Wait. The guys will agree to this.
Please,
This
if
is
you're
my
a guy
thinking.
and you're watching and you also do that, please comment. And also if you don't do that, please comment.
This is
I
my
don't
thinking.
think it's a
No, listen, babe. This is where we disagree on this. So I'm going to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to think about shoes, right? So I come in, I leave it there. So in the
by
morning,
the way, the shoes he's talking about, y'all, it's
Yeah.
field shoes, so it's the gumboots.
it's the gumboots. Yeah.
Even worse.
I leave it there in the morning.
When
so-
he's going to the field.
Exactly. So I walk out in the morning going to work. I just need to pick up my shoe, put it on, and leave. So when she comes in and she's like, no, shoes are not supposed to be here. You can't put it here. So that was like the girlfriend and boyfriend type of vibe.
Yeah.
Which I kind of struggle with because she'll tell me the shoes are supposed to be there. I'm like, no, my shoes are supposed to be here.
Because he's used to doing things
I'm
on
used to doing
his
that.
own, like his way.
So I had to change all the dynamics, and then the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship helped us to kind of iron all this crazy tension. So now when we move into the husband and wife, we don't deal with those things now. We don't talk about shoes and
Yeah.
those
So I
things.
think what helped us was like spending a bit of time together, like
Yeah.
during Fees Must Fall. That's when we really got to experience those
Fees
crazy
must
things.
fall. What happened? Fees must fall.
Strike, look, and res would be closed, and I would have
Oh,
to
yeah.
spend some time with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you come over during like weekends as well, and then
Yeah.
talk and whatever.
So for me, the difference between being a girlfriend and a wife, he's explained most of it. And I think like during the girlfriend and boyfriend phase, there was a lot of learning each other. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was rosy, and then it had its downfall, and then
Yeah.
but that would also be a video on its own.
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna like brush it up.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of learning each other, and also it was nice. It was very nice when it was very nice.
Yeah.
And but now like the transition for me, right now I feel like we are still dating. I feel like we're still dating. Why do I say that? I say that because just because we got married, we didn't like stop living.
Yeah.
Because we are saying, oh no, now we are husband and
husband
wife.
and
We
wife, yeah.
need to stay in the house, or
We still do the other stuff.
we
like,
still go
you
on
know?
dates.
Yeah,
we
we
still
go on dates, we
go
chill.
out.
Yeah.
Like we still do
Yeah.
certain things.
We try to keep our life a bit private, but then we do a lot.
certain things.
We do a
yeah.
lot in the background.
Yes.
We
So
do a
for
lot.
me personally, like I had told myself that if there's something I don't like, I would not like to enter into marriage with that thing, with the hope of it changing in marriage. So that's another reason why I'm saying I feel like it's still partly the same, because
Yeah.
things had to change before
Yeah.
we got into the marriage.
Sure. The dynamics, the courting period
Oh, yes,
between the
yeah.
girlfriend and boyfriend, it also allows us to really get to know each other
Yes.
better. Because you go in relationship, you go through phases.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you be happy, and sometimes we sad. Sometimes I get broke. You get to experience that thing,
The brokenness,
the brokenness.
and how we handle those
and how
situations.
we handle the situations, how we handle finances, how you talk to my
Yeah.
friends, how you talk to my family and all that stuff, because that's important.
Yep.
That's how they judge you out there. And
How you handle people in general,
In general,
how you
in
handle
general.
a security person, like
Yeah.
like for me, those things were very important. Like
They're very
you
important.
needed to be a very humble person.
So then
So-
when we move into the husband and wife once again, it wasn't a struggle because I already knew the kind of person that you were, and then
Yeah.
you already knew the kind of person
However,
I am. Yeah.
There were certain expectations, I think, from the both of us, and they happened naturally.
Yeah.
For me personally, I now wanted like a family structure, like for example, like Sundays for me. I would say no, Sundays need to be a family day, so
Yeah.
we need to do things together as a family, as opposed to like him going to see his friends or me going to see
Yeah.
my friends and stuff. So that was kind of like
It took us some time. to
yeah,
get there.
because he was like, okay, like it's
Yeah.
funny. To me, it was very important. It was like one of the important things.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, so those are the dynamics in the relationship,
the relationship versus marriage.
marriage.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna dive into the last question.
Well, the English and language barrier, it's basically, like I said, I'm from Congo, so I'm a French speaker. That's my background. And then she's from South Africa, so she's English.
Xhosa and English, so you speak Lingala and French.
Okay, just explain Xhosa to our international viewers.
Oh, yes. So Xhosa is my native language, and then English is our common language. And then on your side, his native language is Lingala.
Yeah.
And their English is French.
Our English is French, indeed. So now the barrier that we experience, that we're still experiencing, for example, is our parents. You know, my parents don't speak English; they speak French. Yeah. So
and vice versa. My parents don't speak French; they speak English.
So when my mom has to talk to her, everything has to come to me, which is great because.
No, what he says is that there won't be mother-in-law, daughter drama, sister-in-law drama.
Everything comes to me, gets filtered, and then it gets to her. So if anything is negative, it gets filtered, and it comes to her. And then sometimes they might say something negative, and then when they tell her something, the same thing, she's actually smiling. And
no, they don't say negative stuff about me.
They don't say negative stuff. That was an example.
They love me.
But anyway, that's our biggest barrier because my mom, I can see
she has a lot that she wants to say. She'll be like Anele, and I'll just be like Mama.
She can't get into it. She really just can't get into it.
I just smile and I laugh.
Yeah, and then she laughs. So what we're trying to do now...
One moment though, sorry, I just have to tell this quick one. When they were here, and so we were visiting places, like just tourist activities, and we had to go to the bathroom. So now...
the two of them.
It was just the two of us.
I couldn't be there.
And
the filter.
The tap is not opening, and mom is speaking to me, and there was someone else in the bathroom, and they were watching this awkward situation. Wow. It was so awkward because all I could do was just laugh.
Yeah.
And she's speaking because the tap is not opening.
And she does that, she just have a full-on conversation.
Yeah, she was having a full-on conversation, and I am hearing no word. I'm hearing nothing that she's saying, and this person here is watching what's going on.
But my dad tries though. He really tries.
Yeah, my father-in-law tries. We can have a conversation. It will be slow, but he really tries.
He really tries, yeah. And obviously, when we get into an argument, it's a relationship. We get into arguments, and you wanna get into it.
But I don't want to speak English. I want to speak Xhosa.
I want to tell you something, and I want you to understand what I'm saying. But then in English or in French, I want to say it in Lingala, but you really don't understand. But sometimes those words come through. They just they come out.
But for me,
what are you saying?
For me, what helps, for me, it's not that difficult or I don't really feel it because in class, there's just certain words I don't curse.
Yeah.
So I never had those urges because I don't curse.
She only curses in certain circumstances.
Babes, I don't curse.
I don't want to give an example.
Give an example.
I don't want to give an example.
My cursing is flip, shit, things like that.
Yeah, she doesn't curse. Yeah, like I say, in certain circumstances, very intimate circumstances. Then the curse words are gonna come.
No.
In general,
if he's sleeping and he was very tired and I wake him up, he'll be saying he's saying stuff in French. I'm like, what? And sometimes I'm like, oh snap, I really wanted to hear that. What if that was some tea?
And it's very strange. I do it a lot, eh?
You do it when you're waking up. You'll speak in French.
And I'll speak French, and I hear myself speaking French, and I'll be like, never mind. Never mind.
So that was the end of the questions. I hope that you guys really enjoyed them because we did enjoy shooting this video for y'all. And do you have anything to say?
Well, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Thank you for taking your time to get to meet me for the first time, and then thank you
my
for
special
the
guest.
for
Our
the
special
invitation.
guest.
And then I guess I put some salt into this channel. I can't wait to come back. And yeah, so this is obviously a very introductory video just to get to know us as a couple.
Yeah.
But there's many more video coming, and yeah, we're gonna get to talk about different topics, couple topics, burning topics. So
If you have, oh yes, sorry,
you go.
Okay, so if you have a burning question or topic that you'd like us to cover, or anything advice, like maybe you are in a cultural relationship, or anything in general, please throw it down. The comment section or DM me on Instagram, and we'll be happy to cover that topic.
Yeah, we will cover it. And also we want to hear from you, like what are you guys going through?
If
you are married or
your experiences.
Dating a guy from Madagascar, how is it
even like a local, like saying local
yeah.
one, like South African to South African, Congolese to Congolese, like any. We would like to hear your experiences as well, to see is it that different or it's the same.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time, and then we'll see you in the next video. But before you press the stop button,
you end it.
Please like the video, please subscribe, and please click on the notification bell.
Yes. And so that you know when I post the next video. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being in this journey with us. Mwah.